I am Mohammed, and I am from Sudan, Darfur region.
Darfur, Sudan, has been a place of violence for many years. Land disputes, food and water shortages, religious clashes, and state-sponsored genocide have kept the region and its inhabitants in turmoil for decades. More than 2.5 million refugees have fled the violence and poverty of Darfur.
They are displaced. I was one of them, and it was kind of hard to live there. And there was bombing all over the regions, killing a lot of civilians, children. I decided to leave because my life was in danger. So simply I was looking for a safe place.
Mohammed was relocated to a refugee camp in Ethiopia. It was there that he met Sultana.
2002, and that's where I met this beautiful wife, and I decided to marry. No need to wait, and then.
After 6 years in the refugee camp, Mohammed and Sultana were repatriated back to Darfur. But it wasn't long before civil war broke out again in Sudan.
When the war started again, so I said better not to endanger my kids' life, and my life as well. So I flew back again to Ethiopia. I decided to tell UNHCR that I may not go back. I will not go back again.
It took 2 years for Mohammed and his family to be granted asylum in the United States. In 2014, they found themselves on their way to Boise, Idaho.
Before I land, I've seen this like natural life. Well, I say to myself, oh, this is a place I like to be.
Adjusting to their new lives in Boise was difficult at first. But then a friend introduced them to the Learning Lab.
Boise is such an interesting community. There's such a great diversity of people, and Learning Lab is so happy to reflect the love and care that we care about all of the residents of Boise.
I know it's kind of different.
Their youngest, Isra, attends Learning Lab with her mother and father as part of the family literacy program.
Let's go back to the slide.
The parents of preschoolers can bring their young kids, and we have an infant toddler classroom and a preschooler classroom. The parents go down the hall to their class, and then the last 30 minutes of every class time, the parents come to the child's classroom and we teach them together. And that way, family literacy at Learning Lab impacts 2 generations.
Mohammed's goal is to obtain his GED and eventually find a job in healthcare.
When I finish in the Learning Lab, as I mentioned, is the key for me for a lot of things. Like I can develop my career. I'm going to study maybe nursing, or if not, any other field within the medical field. And it's not only helping me, it's also helping me to help my kids.
Learning Lab has a small staff of 9 part-time professional educators. But it's the more than 200 volunteer tutors from across the Boise community that is the heart and soul of Learning Lab.
Half the time they work with an individual tutor who helps them understand the lesson, works at their own speed, cheers and encourages them, and helps them to build their confidence in that they can learn and they can make big progress toward their goals. So Learning Lab is not only a reflection of the Boise community, but it's that consistent volunteer spirit that helps make a difference in all of our students and their success.
In my culture, it's like you have to stand in your own feet. A person has to learn so that to have better jobs and better participation in the community. I hope there will be opportunities for more people like me